As you probably know if you watched this video, I just got back from my coin show, but it wasn't just about interviewing dealers like I did in that video. I also bought a lot of silver and even a little bit of gold. Today I'm going to show you everything that I bought and tell you exactly how much I paid for each item. Let's get into it. My channel is sponsored by sdbullion.com. New customers can get their first order of gold or silver at spot by going to sdbullion.com/new. All right, so we'll start out with what is in these tubes right here, and that's because these have a very high premium on them. Now, as I'm opening up these tubes to show you what I have, as always, I'll let you know that not all of this was bought from my deep stack. Some of it I will use in things like auctions and to resell at coin shows, so on and so forth. But as you see right here, we have a 1/4 ounce Libertad, and we actually have 40 of them. Now, this tube is actually 25, and then this tube right here is 15. And the reason for that is there was a dealer that wanted 10 of them, and I said, sure, even though I had already agreed to buy all 50, I was nice enough to let him pick up 10. But for these, for all 40 of these, I paid $10.50 per coin. Yes, that is $42 an ounce. Quite the high premium, but for these, that is a little bit under what they go for. If you bought these online, you would have to pay a little bit more. So a total of $420 for our 40 1/10 ounce Libertads. Now, the next thing I bought is 3 proof American Silver Eagles. Now, I was not in the market for proof Silver Eagles, but our buddy Ravenhawk Coins wanted to get rid of some of these because he had too many. And so I picked them up for a really good deal. Keep in mind, this was his offer. This wasn't me beating him up. This is what he wanted for them. And we'll open it up and you'll see that he had a price tag on them of 70, but he offered them to me for 53 a piece. So I paid 53 for 3 proof Eagles. You can see we have a 2015. We have ourselves, this one doesn't have a tag, a 2016, and we have a 2007 proof Silver Eagle right there. So he had these all labeled as 70, but I got them for 53 a piece. That is $159 for the 3 proof Eagles. Definitely glad to pick those up, and a huge thank you to Ravenhawk Coins for such a great deal. All right, so the next thing I'll show you is this pile of stuff right here. I got these off of the Major Tucker guy, which I had in the video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll put a link for that video down below. It was a great coin show video. But we got a bunch of premium 1 ounce silver. So you can see right here, we have a 1 ounce silver. This is from Niue, 2024 Perseus. I actually do not have one of these yet, so this is really, really cool to get one of these. We also have one of these. This one here is from Niue 2021. This is the 1 ounce silver Pirates of the Caribbean. You can see the Flying Dutchman right up there. Very cool. Really like that one. Now, I have had these on the channel before, but I do love these. These are the 2024 1 ounce silver Australia Dragons. Year of the Dragon. These are really cool. I've had these in the 1 ouncer and the 2 ouncer. Next up, this right here, I'm actually going to send to a moderator of mine who bought something from me on an auction and it got lost in the mail. So I'm going to replace it. And while I couldn't find the exact coin that he had lost in the mail, I did find this. So we'll send this off to him. We have a 1 ounce silver Legendary Warrior, and you can see it is Eric Bloodaxe. Really awesome. He likes Viking stuff, and so I'm happy to replace that for him. Next up here, we have a 1 ounce silver. You can see we have a crocodile and a shark right there and some other fish. You can see this right here is from 2022, also from Niue, and it is a beautiful proof finish. I was happy to pick that up. All right, here we go. This is a Bird of Paradise. Now, I've had other Birds of Paradise, but never from Papua New Guinea. So this is 1 Kina, Papua New Guinea, Bird of Paradise, 1 ounce silver, 99 fine, 2023. This is a really cool piece. I was happy to see that. All right, next up, this one comes from St. Helena, and we have the 1 ounce cash snake, the Cobra. I've had this before, but happy to get another one of these. Very cool. And then we have another 1 ounce cash, another one I've already had before, but this one is the Leopard. You can see 1 ounce cash, 99 silver. This one here is 2024. All right, next we have a kookaburra. I love the kookaburras. These come from Australia. You can see Charles Australia $1 kookaburra. That is a really cool kookaburra right there, and it is a 2024. All right, this one here, we have, you know, all sorts of, you have a couple of hyenas and then a lion right there. It looks maybe a Lion King scene, right? But here we go, a 1 ounce 99 silver 2022 Niue. You know, you got the lions and the hyena, the lion and the hyenas. Now here we go, a Harambe. I've had these before. It's not actually Harambe, but it's a 2016 1 ounce silver Congo Silverback Gorilla. And we all know everything went downhill after Harambe. And I had someone criticize me a while back, by the way, that I keep flipping the coins the wrong way. And that's because I just want to tell you, the US coins flip top to bottom. Most world coins flip left to right. It is ingrained in my brain to do this, even though I know I should be doing this. So I do apologize. And then we go with another Harambe, this one right here, Congo Silverback Gorilla from 2015. And I did it again. Same thing. So a total of these 12 different designs right here, $31 a piece, which means I paid $372 for this pile right here. I was definitely okay with that, especially since they already had capsules. So very cool. Happy with that pickup. Now, the next thing I picked up from the show, I paid $30 a piece for, and it's a tube of these from the Kinesis Mint. And what's unfortunate is these were actually on the floor for $29. Mike bought them, and then I'm like, I really want those, so I actually had to pay Mike $30 to get them from him because, he wanted to make $1 a coin, and so he did. I'm still happy to get them. So let's open it up. I'll show you what we have. These are pretty cool. We have a 1 ounce silver Take Your Silverback 2022 Gorilla. You see splitting, I guess, a brick. Maybe that's a silver bar. I don't know. And then on the reverse, you can see Silverback Precious Metal, 99 Fine Silver. Really excited to get this tube. I really wanted this. And like I said, I had to pay Mike, more than he had just paid. It was unfortunate that I didn't see him first. But hey, you know what? I'm not upset. $30 a piece, I think, is still a really good deal for these. And I'm happy to have them. All right, we are definitely not done. The next thing we have right here is $150 face of 90% silver. Now, I got these off of Ed's Coins. You probably saw these in one of his showcases in the video. I did not open these dime rolls, so I'm taking his word for it. I am going to be opening them up and counting them afterwards, but I'm hoping that they're not all slicks, and we can actually just kind of open up one right now and just take a look and make sure they're not all slicks, which, oh yeah, these look fine. He said there were no mercuries in any of these, so my assumption when he said that was they were all going to be Roosevelt dimes, which generally there's not a whole lot of slicks in Roosevelt dimes. So I was definitely happy to pick these up. Now, assuming that the counts are all correct, I'm very happy with this pickup because I only paid $20 per dollar. In that video, he had actually mentioned that he was selling 90% and below melt, and he was. At the time that I bought these, melt was like $20.19 per dollar. I got them for $20 per dollar, which was below melt, and so I definitely took advantage. I got 150 face between the bag of quarters and the 10 rolls of dimes. At $20 per dollar means that this right here was the largest purchase I made at the show at $3,000, and definitely happy to have it. I needed some more 90%. And that was a really good pickup at below melt. Now, the next thing I picked up came from 2 different vendors, and that's because I was just looking for it, and I just so happened to find out that Raven had some, as well as another dealer who I didn't actually have on the camera. He didn't want to be on the camera. He liked what I did. He talked to me. He's like, I like your channel, but he didn't want to be on camera, which is fine. But we have a 10-ounce bag of Silver Shot right here. Now, this bag of Silver Shot, he sold to me at $28.20, which was basically melt price at the time. I think it was $28.18, $28.20, whatever, really close. But basically, Silver Shot for melt price, which I'm really excited to get. And then when I bought it, Raven said, well, I have 10 ounces of shot. This was on Friday. And he brought it from his place on Saturday so I could pick it up, and he sold it to me at $28 per ounce. So I actually only paid $2.80 for that. So I paid $2.82 for this bag, $2.80 for this bag, or for these 2 tubes, for a total of $562. And if you're wondering what I'm doing with the Silver Shot, let me show you. I 3D print these right here. Many people on my channel know what these are. Some of you newer guys may not, but this is a silver shotgun shell. Well, the shotgun shell itself is not silver, and it's not a real shotgun shell. It's just a container, but it holds 1 ounce of Silver Shot. So I 3D print the bottom in gold, the top in red, so it kind of looks like a regular shotgun shell, copper and then the red container. And then I fill it with 1 ounce of Silver Shot. And I ran out of Silver Shot a long time ago. People have been asking me to make more of these and make them available. And so that's what I am doing. I actually have some printing right now on my 3D printer. So I'll be able to do 20 of these with my 20 ounces of Silver Shot. Was definitely happy to pick those up and make some more of these. Now, the last thing I got in silver also has something to do with a shot, but not quite like that kind of shot. We picked up this right here. This is from the Mason Mint. This is a 10 count Mason Mint Excellence in minting, and we take the lid off. and you can see we have 10 1-ounce silver bullets. I really liked this container, was really happy to pick it up, and what I liked even more was the price. Once again, there were some great deals at the coin show, and this was no exception. I got this entire container for $300. That means I only paid $30 an ounce for these 1-ounce silver bullets. That is less than $2 an ounce over spot for a specialty piece like that. That is actually quite the good deal, and I was happy to take advantage and pick those up while I had the chance. So another $300 for this container right here, which brings us to the last item that I bought, and it is gold. I picked up one of these, and I kind of wish I would have got two, but I don't have unlimited money. What I actually have here is 25 1-gram maples. Now, each one of these I paid $85 a piece for, which was a total of $2,125 for the entire sheet of 1-gram gold maples. These are real maples. These are real legal tender in Canada for a face value of 50 cents. These are real coins, but they're just 1 gram of gold. And just to give you an example of their size, here is a dime, and you can see how much bigger this dime is than that little 1 gram gold coin. Now, these have a really high premium. In fact, if you were to multiply 85 times 31.1, that comes out to $2,643 per ounce that I paid for these, which is about $300 over spot, but I was happy to pick them up. These are really awesome, and yeah, like I said, if I would have had more money, I would have picked up another one, but I also needed all this silver stuff. And there you go. So that is what I got at the coin show. I hope you guys enjoyed this share. And if you're wondering what the total that I spent at the coin show was, it was $7,238. Now, like I said, this isn't all going into my deep stack. I'm not going to lie and say that it is. Some of this was bought so I could resell it and make a little bit of profit on it, but really excited to be able to pick up some great deals at the coin show, especially given that it was like a 600-mile drive one way for me just to get there. Really awesome that I got some great deals. Guys, if you like this video, if you want to see more like it, do me a favor, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to check out this video above, which is the interviews that I did at the coin show. If you haven't seen them yet, now's the time to do it. And other than that, thank you so much and have a great rest of your day.